morning. Welcome to the hashtag 4th Art Friday. Do you know? Oh, I hadn't turned Meri down. I'm trying to think, what is this? I've put it in the title. I always get it wrong. It's the fourth Friday Art Hop. Welcome anyway, if you're on the replay, which I'm sure so many of you will be because it's very early in the morning in the States. But here we are. Some people have travelled all the way over from the States already. I see Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. And I trust that you are doing well, Rhonda. Oh, and Clint, give our love to your lovely sister, Erin, won't you? You're healing and getting better, aren't you, Erin? Oh, and Laurie. Oh, Laurie, and your little dog too. I've forgotten your dog's name. What am I like? And Dorinda, good morning. You early birds, you in the States. Goodness me. And Kimberly and Beef. And Tina, have you got any hiking plans today? You're up bright and early. And Alison, Ali Cousins in the chat. You're from England, aren't you? So it's midday for us. So we're just about getting ready to do our crafting, aren't we, Ali? Oh, so nice to see you all. Bentley, of course, Laurie. I knew that. I knew your dog was called Bentley. Yes, such a fun day. We're going to be hopping. I love it. I get so many ideas. Get your notebooks out, everybody, because we'll be gathering ideas from one another as we travel and hop. Oh dear. When I go to car boot sales, well, I used to. I haven't been for a while, or charity shops. You often find atlases, big atlases, and sometimes they're falling to bits, or some of the countries have changed, haven't they? They've got different names. And oh, look, Beef snoring away. It's still early for him. Freddie's sat in his chair. I'll show you at the end. And it's the glariness here it's the light coming through the open window, so I'm going to go with that. Oh. So I thought travel. So I'm using my lovely vintage sewing machines from the 1950s. And I'm using some old atlas papers to make some ephemera. I got some hearts here. Of course I have hearts. They're not as wonky as they usually are, so I made templates to cut them out. So I folded them in half to make them symmetrical. So I've got a small, medium, and large. So those are my templates there. And I drew round, and I've cut some earlier. Ali will appreciate that. This is from a TV program that we used to watch, Blue Peter. Here's some I made earlier. And I'm making this. It's like a little heart map snippet paper. Oh, Kimberly says, when her husband walks out of the door, he comes to get a treat and then snuggles back down. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, and you can put these, snip them off. I've made a Father's Day card because next week in in England, it's Father's Day. So I've made like a luggage tag, keeping with the travel theme here, a luggage tag card. And I've been making some envelopes too. So yes, so you can put these on cards, or I'm going to put some in my journals. And the other thing, what was I thinking you could do? You could, if you're doing the index card a day, put some vintage map on your index card for today. Thank you, Laurie. Oh, so there we are. Then you can just quite simply snip them off. I'll do one more. There we are. And Anne, if you're watching or you're watching the replay, I made sure my bobbin was full before I went ahead. Oh, there we are. Now I'm going to just do a little row of little ones because I'm making a mini journal for Monday, and I thought it might be nice to have a little row of these in that mini journal. Look at me all organised with a little pile of hearts there. That one's got its little bottom cut off. I'll pop that one on an envelope. There we are. And then pop them all down like that. Oh, thank you, Tina. And you could do, I mean, you don't have to use the map. You can use anything. There we are. I just snip that off. I've used postage stamps before, haven't I? You know me with postage stamps. Oh, hi Ruth, I've got my machine out. I'm not quilting, but I'm making a mix of fabric and paper ephemera here. Hoping that the machine won't get too jammed up while I'm live. There we are. So this one I can snip off and put with my little mini journal. Just there. That'll go in there, and I'll stick that in later. Sorry there's so much light. It's a nice bright sunny day. Oh, so that's that. And when I was cutting all these things out, I was left with lots of strips of map paper. So I thought I would, where is it now? If I can't find it, I can just start making another one. There's the envelopes. Where is that? I made some ruffles. No, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. It's fallen on my lap. Oh, hello, Sophia. Gosh, how lovely to see you. Oh, you were watching it like a video. Oh, yes, because I don't usually live stream on a. So nice to see you. Do you know, I really have been thinking about you, Sophia, and the health of your family. And we all have too. We've been holding you in our hearts, Sophia. I do hope you are all well. And there's lovely Meri coming into the chat. How lovely. Oh, we've just been, let's just recap for Meri because she's been so busy organising the hop and everybody and emailing people. We've been using vintage map paper, Meri. And I have this wonderful, where is it? I'm losing everything today. This lovely cottony, someone gave me a whole bag after Christmas of old wrapping paper, and this was in it. And there's a lot of it. It's beautiful cotton. and I've been making embellishments with it. So that's for our journals and index cards. And then I thought, oh, I'm left with all these scraps. So I thought I would make some ruffles. When you make fabric ruffles, you can use a pencil, but I'm just going to use my nails here when I'm doing it on the machine. There we are. So you just, and these would be lovely for a border or an edge on your journals or your ATCs or tags. Good morning, Aunt Bex. I can't believe so many of you are up so early in the morning. And if you are in the background and not typing in good morning, and I don't blame you, it's very early in the morning, isn't it? So yes, one can't always coordinate to type into the chat. Oh, there's Gail T, good morning, so nice to see you. We've been doing this with fabric, haven't we, Gail? But it's quite nice to do it with paper. I'm going to join this one up because, like a snippet roll, we can just snip these to the length that we want them to be. So I'm going to put that under there. Hope that this isn't tangled. Pop that under there. Meri got her machine out the other day. It's lovely to have it to embellish our fabrics. Of course, if you haven't got a sewing machine, you can glue these, or you can hand stitch, or what we like to call now slow stitch. And there we are. And you can just add more, so nothing's wasted. It's even a little bit ripped there, but that doesn't matter because it's all going to you're just waiting on the coffee maker, says Aunt Bex. Is the coffee maker an actual machine, or is that Scott that's making the coffee? Is he the coffee maker? Well, Freddie and I have already had a morning's walk, haven't we, Freddie? And had our 11s. There's Anne. Oh, good morning, Anne. I mentioned you earlier saying using the sewing machine live. I made sure the bobbin was full because Anne and I still have to look. We're still quite new to this. We have to look at the little instruction book every time we thread up the machine or the bobbin. Oh dear. And then you just place the new bit. Excuse the Lahr. I've even turned, it's got a gorgeous little vintage light on here. I've even turned that off. But we mustn't complain about the sunshine. It's a beautiful day here in England. We've got the door flung open, and I don't know whether you can hear the birds as well. There's Candy. Good morning, Candy. Oh, I hope you weren't in the chat and I missed you. Good morning to you. And you had a really busy day yesterday. I hope you've got a nice relaxing day planned, Candy. Ready to hop and collect ideas from all around the world. There we are. And you can just this sort of thing. Oh, it's the machine. Scott's still snoozing. Oh yes, of course. He's had a horrendous week. He works late shifts as well, doesn't he? Yes, yes. I can lift that up a little bit. And now, see, I'm just really relaxing into doing this now. Oh yes, when you can do it under the machine when it's fabric, but when it's not the fabric, when it's paper, you have to fold it beforehand. Press it all down. So it does, if you press it down, it is quite flat actually. Oh, hi Laura, I'm making ruffles. Nothing's ever new. I think the first time I saw this being done was Elizabeth was doing this. Yes. There we are. And then just pop it underneath. There, like that. There we are. Oh, I didn't put the foot down. I am a bit of a rookie with a sewing machine, but if I can do it, you can do it. There we are. And then I've got, just by sitting here today, you can imagine you just keep going and going with your little leftover bits. You can get quite a nice collection going there. So we've got ruffles and we've got some snippet rolls. But while you're here, let me just share with you. Years ago, I read a book. My favourite genre at the library, there were shelves and shelves of travel novels, people that write down their travels. And one of my favourite ones was a book called Travels with Charlie. And let me put my glasses on. Let me read you a little excerpt from that. It became one of my favourite books, and I have a copy, but of course I've lost it somewhere. Now I might pronounce this wrong. Is it Erie in Pennsylvania or Airy? I'm going to pronounce it Erie. I looked down at my map and said, I'm trying to get to Airy, Pennsylvania. Good, he said. Now throw those maps away. Now you turn around, go 2 traffic lights, that'll bring you to Egg Street. Turn left there, and about 200 yards on Egg, turn right at an angle. That's a twisty kind of street, and you'll come to an overpass. But don't take it. You turn left there, and it will curve around like this. See, like this. His hand made a curving motion. Now, when the curve straightens out, you'll come to the 3 Branches Road. There's a big red house on the left-hand branch, so you don't take that. You take the right-hand branch. Now, have you got that so far? Sure, I said. That's easy. Well, repeat it back so I'll know you're going right. I had stopped listening at the curving road, I said. Maybe you better tell me again. I thought so. Turn around and go 2 traffic lights to Egg Street. Turn left for 200 yards and turn right at an angle on a twisty street till you come to an overpass. But don't take it. That clears it up for me, I said quickly. I sure do thank you for helping me out. How? He said. I ain't even got you out of town yet. Oh, Max. And that novel, I didn't realise at the time, it's a short little book, and it's called Travels with Charlie. And it's so readable. And then years later, I discovered it was by John Steinbeck, one of the USA's great authors. He wrote Of Mice and Men and Grapes of Wrath. So that, as well as crafting, I recommend that book to you. It's so good. He packs himself off, leaves his wife behind and packs himself off and travels with his little dog Charlie. So I do recommend that. Anybody else? Oh, oh, Becky said you would have loved to listen to her uncle give directions. They use barns as landmarks. Oh dear. I apologise. I couldn't do an American accent for that one. Oh dear. So what else have I got here? I've been making envelopes to put my luggage tag cards in. And then I sew the envelopes round with the machine. I usually make the envelopes first. I don't do measurements. Of course, if you've got an envelope making machine, you can. Oh, it reminds you of a video, does it, Laura, when I pronounce Charlie? Oh, dear. Oh, Candy, that's one of my favorite all-time books. Ah, do you remember that one, Anne? Yes, so readable and chatty the way he does it. And he puts his he has a barrel. I think it's not a camper van. I think it's a van. That's how I pictured it. And he gets a barrel and he puts his washing and some water and some suds, I think he calls it, and puts like a lid on, and it agitates as he's going along, and that's how he does his washing. I always it gives you little details like that, and that's what I love. So I don't know what envelope I've done for that. I don't do measuring. Let me show you how I make my envelopes. And if it comes out mini, I just use it mini. So you make a square by folding a triangle, and then you get a ruler. Here we are. And then tear it down like this. I know, not even out of town yet. That's amazing. What I didn't tell you is that he was right up in my geography is going to be really bad now. He was right up near Niagara Falls, and he wanted to get to Pennsylvania. So the man was going to give him directions. Don't use the map. Oh dear. Is Pennsylvania down in the south? Oh, I don't know. You teach that book to 7th grade. Yes, it's on our national curriculum too. Oh, you teach. Oh, actually Travels with Charlie. Oh, Of Mice and Men is on our national curriculum. And I saw a wonderful play of Mice and Men at the National Theatre, which was gorgeous. Oh, Pennsylvania is in New England. Oh, New York State, or is that New England? No, New York State. Oh, still quite a journey for the man to say. I can give you directions to there. You've got to like the confidence of that man that he thought he could do that. And this is if you haven't got an envelope making machine and aren't very keen on measuring, that's how you can make your envelopes. And something like that's great because I could put a little ATC in there. So yeah, so that's just about me finished here. I'm going to enjoy continuing to make some ruffles and bits for my journals, listening to the hop, and I'm going to put links down below so you can follow on. Hi, good morning, Dar. Good morning, Dar and Grace. Oh, you're a lovely cat, Grace. And then I probably would go round the envelopes. I've got a nice pile of things there, haven't I? Hold on, where's the little hearts? I'm working in a lot. Oh, it's because there's sewing machines here, isn't it? I'm working in such a smaller space today. I was looking for those little hearts that I did. No, can't find them. No, it's not to be. So I put those there. So I'm just going to continue to make ruffles and chat to you. Oh. And it doesn't matter if they're different thicknesses because it's like a snippet roll. We're just going to snip them off. So in a minute, Laurie's getting herself all ready. We'll have some links down below. We're going to go, got a little while yet. We're going to go to Laurie paintgirlee and then Laura. We've got quite a morning planned for us. Yes. And then Tanya and Kathy. Good morning, Colleen. Hi, nice to see you. You're up early, Colleen. Up and about early. The early birds catch the worms. There we are. I'm just going to continue making more ruffles. And there's the hearts. Oh, there we are. Oh, it's start the machine. No, it's not. There we are. It doesn't take long to get down. You need quite a lot of lengths to do that, don't you? I'm going to tear some more. You shocked your dogs too. Oh, Colleen. Oh, you'll be having a nap later. You'll be streaming and napping. Oh, there we are. Fold some more up. There we are. There. Lift that up. I can just join it on like that, really. Yeah. And I can just snip these off and put them in a journal. Let's do that. I'm not going to use those fabric scissors. Let's see. I've got a little journal that I'm getting. Oh, there's the hearts that I made. I'd already put them in the journal. Little heart, a little journal that I'm making. Is there room? Is there room for hearts? Yeah, I can put them there. Let me get some fabric tack because that's cotton. Pop them in my journal, or you can pop them in your iCad. There's Sandra. Oh, look, we are travelling around. Australia's in the house now. Of course, it's very late for you, Sandra. You're up late. How nice that you can catch us. That's really lovely. You've already had your day, haven't you? We time travel, don't we? So nice to see you. And you can, if you're probably just about to go to bed, you'll be able to catch up with the rest. The links are down below and you can catch up on replays as well, Sandra. I do hope you've had a lovely day over there in Australia. So yeah, there we are. It's just a little page embellishment and it can hang out the bottom. I'll pop that there. And actually, we could. What else have I got? I'm making another little journal here, and I'm going to attempt to do a Coptic stitch later. It'll be my version of the Coptic stitch. I'm sure it won't be anything grand. I'm going to tear this paper and then just cut the stitch because I don't want to ruin the scissors that came out of my slow stitch kit. There we are. There we are. It's nice for you to see how I'm going to use them. This is my playing card book, and then yeah, it can stick out at the top, or I might rip that and it can just go down the side. I'll use Fabri-Tac again, I think. And it's quite flat. I don't think it's going to take up much room. There we are. I don't use a bung folder. I just tend to use my nails, just flattening it down a bit. And that can become an edge. Oh, it's a bit cold here. Melbourne is getting hit by some really dangerous weather. And there's a lot of snow around some parts in the country. Of course, Sandra, because it's your winter. You don't think of Australia as being cold. But of course, yeah, they have skiing resorts, don't they, in Australia, I believe. Well, I do hope that you keep safe, Sandra. Yeah. Hunker down. There we are. And I think I like to leave the little tags actually. I might just rip this at the top here. There we are. Yes, Meljoy's coming round this afternoon to do some crafting and have a cup of tea. So I'll probably attempt. I'm copying Aunt Beck's idea. Copying, or is that monkeying? I'm going to do my playing card book like Aunt Beck's. I like a mini journal, so. Oh, Florida's got bushfires already. Super hot. Oh gosh, I do have. Oh gosh, you had a lot of fires last year in the States, didn't you? Goodness me, I do hope that you. Yeah. Happy motoring. Oh, is that what he says? Happy motoring when he says goodbye. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, and Aunt Bex. Oh, Aunt Bex. Yes, you have been having so much rain, haven't you? Yes, and you got your lawns done. Oh, I know. You told us all about that. It made me think, gosh, I mowed my lawn because I don't have a lawn out the front. We have a drive. I live in the city, so I have a small driveway for the cars, and then it goes straight out onto a road. So I don't have a grass at the front, but I've got grass out the back. Just a small pocket handkerchief size lawn. But I had let it go quite long. Oh, look, and we've got somebody else in the chat from Australia. I'm loving this. I'm loving this traveling around the world time travel vibe we've got today. It's Christina from the shack. Oh, that's amazing. Good evening to you, Christina. You're up late. That's so nice that you could pop by and you can watch the rest on replay, can't you? Oh, do you know, it's nearly time for me to go. I meant to get everybody to put numbers in. Oh, and it's time to go. Oh, I'll do it. Oh. Have we got time? I don't think we have, because we've got to get to the next person in 4 minutes. Yes, it's paintgirlee. Don't worry, I will sort some happy mail out from this. Oh, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you, a huge thank you to lovely Meri for organising this, because I know it's a busy time of year for you, Meri. And have a wonderful day hopping, everybody, and creating. And we'll be drinking tea together. We're all around the world, aren't we, today? Let me see if I can show you dear little Freddie there. Hold on, I've got the camera at a different angle. Can you see him? Freddie, That's it. Say goodbye to everybody. Hop over. Time to hop over now. Hop over to lovely, lovely Laurie's now. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. You saying goodbye to everybody, Free? Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, look at little Freddie. Hop, hop. Oh, hop, hop. Can't stop. So nice to see everybody. Have fun today.